Hey guys, so it's raining outside and it's actually fairly chilly for the end of May. Today's temp right now it's 57, supposed to just get into the low 60s. We had a cold front come through. In fact, I heard the other day that Denver got hit with a bunch of snow. So there's cold front going through the country. Apparently the dog wants to talk too. Anyway, so there's not a lot I can do outside because it's raining. The cold isn't what's holding me in, it's the rain. I mean, I'd get soaking wet. But rain is good. You want to talk to him now? Okay. Yeah. Okay, so I guess that was her way of saying she wanted to go outside. I let her out. Anyway, back to what I was doing. So they recommend, who's this they? Well, lots of people. But they recommend that you keep a garden log so that years down the road, you know, you can see, oh, this worked, this didn't. They suggest that you should be as detailed as possible. I'm not always so detailed. I try. I always have good intentions, and then I miserably fail. But this morning, since I can't do a whole lot else, I decided to go ahead and start my log on the computer. The computer's right behind where the camera's sitting. There's us tilling up the garden. It's a pretty good sized garden, in fact. There's the dogs. There I was planting potatoes, I believe. They say that potatoes are the easiest thing to grow. But I knew absolutely nothing about gardening. I knew that you had a hole in the ground, you planted some stuff, and you watched it grow. Fertilizing? Nope, didn't know. Different types of soil? Didn't have a clue. Compost? What's that? Manure? Huh? I knew diddly squat. And what's sad is my grandma actually had a really good garden when I was a kid growing up. And there are a lot of times even now that I wish that I had picked her brain. I feel like I'm having fairly good success. But again, one thing that a lot of people don't think about, I guess, is the fact that the older generation, they know all this stuff. And we're losing them. I mean, and so if we don't spend time with them and pick their brains, we're going to lose all that knowledge and information. And yes, younger people have a bunch of knowledge. But older generation, though, they've got a bunch of knowledge too. I mean, if you think about it, and you work at a job, you gain a lot of information about that job. Then you quit, you get fired, you get laid off, you no longer work there, you switch positions, you take all that knowledge with you. And you can pass some of that on, potentially, if you want to the person coming in to fill your shoes, but you're not going to pass on everything you know to them. Well, that's kind of the same situation that we're in with losing this older generation. They've got so much knowledge about all this. really was planning on talking about my journal, but I got off on a little tangent. I do that. My husband says I go A to B to 49 or to 36 to 52 to 59 to A to Z to B. Okay. So anyway, one good thing that you can do is you can keep a very detailed journal of things you learn about tomatoes, potatoes, artichokes, whatever. You can take a piece of graph paper and sketch out what your garden looks like and make yourself notes and, draw it all up. That way next year you can say, oh, that worked there. That didn't work. Oh yeah, we do crop rotation and I planted, a nightshade plant here, so I probably want to put a legume here or whatever. So, I guess all of this to say, today, since it is raining, I am still gardening because I am working on updating I'm making my deal digital. Most everything I have is either in the form of video or handwritten, and I've got like 5 notebooks. Don't do that. 1 notebook. 1. Or in my case, now we're going to go to a Word document. So, that is what I am working on today in the garden. What are you working on? Let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And think about subscribing. And maybe I won't get on a tangent some other day. Bye!